Right, so guys, this is the last segment of my 30 minutes to a better guitar player, 30 minutes of exercise per day to be a better guitar player video series. This is the wild card. Hopefully you've enjoyed the exercises so far. Hopefully you've put them into practice already, and hopefully you find it useful. As I said, this was something a lot of people ask me advice on guitar playing. A lot of people ask me if I do lessons. I don't really. I do a little bit of coaching, stuff like this. But you know, I can sit down with somebody and give them the tools and to take away and then work on their own. And I think that's been more beneficial for me in the past. So that's what I'm going to try to implement. And this is what this video series has been about. Right, boys and girls, we got to the last exercise. So we've done And if you've done each and every one of those exercises for 5 minutes with the metronome, you have done 25 minutes of pretty hardcore exercise. You've done more effective exercise than most guitar players do in a probably full week. So just, you know, by knowing what you're doing, by having a kind of routine, by having purpose and a kind of organization in your practice session, you can get a lot more out of your practice than most people do by just noodling. But the fun part of the guitar playing is just playing. So the last 5 minutes, when you get to the end of it, is just you playing your heart out. Play whatever you want. Noodle. If you got something you're working on, work on that for the 5 minutes. Very effective way of doing. If you don't, you know, if you just want to rip out. Whatever it is. still do that stuff as well as everybody else. As I said, that's your 5 minutes of whatever you feel like doing with it. As long as you stay on the guitar. When I say whatever you feel like doing, it isn't PlayStation, it is the guitar, you know. And that's leaving, you know you're going to do the 25 minutes of the hard work, and then the last 5 minutes is time for you and the guitar, and you get to enjoy it. It kind of it feels more like a reward at the end of it. It feels like you've done the hard work. You're probably going to enjoy that practice session a lot more as well. And that is your 30 minutes a day. If you can do that, 30 minutes, half an hour, that ain't much, every single day. And if you tell me that you can't, you don't have time to do it, then I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here straight away. Do you watch any TV? Do you spend a lot of time on the internet? Do you go to the bar? You make time. If you don't have time, you make time. 30 minutes a day is not too much to ask for. You want to be a better guitar player? That's what it takes. And I don't think 30 minutes a day is too much of a commitment to ask for. This exercise routine, I know by the time you get to the end of it, if you do 6 months of it, you will start to feel like you're kind of repeating yourself a little bit. That's when you can do by little changes, you make it a lot more complex for you again and keep your fingers guessing. For example, this exercise. One big part of it is that you're skipping the string. What about if you skip two strings? What if you skip 3 strings? These are things I've straight away complexity into the exercise, but as I said, only go to that when you really have been doing it for 6 months and you kind of flying through it. It's the same thing with the what about you can change that pattern to all sorts of different patterns to go all up and down the neck, but again, make sure that you know the basic patterns really well. I mean, this exercise routine will be something that it doesn't matter what level you are in your guitar playing, you should still consider doing something similar if you want to be improving and keep your playing developing. And as I said, concentrate a lot on. I want you to concentrate a lot on the awareness of how your hands as well feel, because I want to get a lot of the tension out of your hands. I want you to be more relaxed when you're playing. That's where a lot of the. I think to be really top end of your game, you need to be really relaxed when you're playing, and if you can get that relaxedness in your hands, your chances of developing into a better guitar player are much higher. So there we go. That is your 30 minutes to a better guitar player. Let me know in the comments what you think of the whole series. Have you enjoyed it? Would you like to see me do more of this kind of stuff? I don't know. This was out of necessity, than anything else, because so many people asked me advice on how to get started on guitar playing. I think this routine has helped me over the years the more than anything else, so hopefully it'll help you guys as well. This will be the series that I will direct a lot of you when you come and ask me about how to become a better guitar player, how to what are my advice, and here's some solid advice. That's why I wanted to make this video series. Hopefully you guys find it useful. If you know somebody who might find it useful, please don't be ashamed to share it. If you got any kind of blogs or websites that you think this would fit into, feel free to use it. This is not something I've done for the out of desire to make make an expensive lesson course, and I'm not going to be upselling you this course. This is purely because I thought about it for a long time to make something like this. I thought about different ways of making it, whether I'm joining the course or whatever. And in the end, I realized that I just want to share it with you guys because it was given to me for free, all this advice over the years. So I just kind of feel, and the guitar has been such a good companion for me. It's been the main source of my income for the past, it kept me alive in a lot of situations. So this is the least I can do to pass it on information, and so please do share this information with as many people as possible as well. If you need anybody who could do with the help. If you got any criticism about the lessons, let me know in the comments as well. I'm a big boy, I can take it. And don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos pretty much every day. They're not all guitar related, even though there's been quite a lot of them lately. But there's a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of travel related series. If you go and look at the things, we also talk about a lot about beer with a good friend of mine, Brian. There's a lot of my daily vlogs as well of my daily life here in Dublin. So, and any kind of little hacks and tricks I come across along the way. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. And listen guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I shall talk to you all soon again.